So now we're going to attach the brackets. In the brown box, there comes all of these components, but again, in this case, this bolts would be provided, which is 4 regular VESA compliant bolts. But in this case, we have to use these bolts because it's a Samsung TV. And the Samsung TV has a bit of an incline to the back. So there are certain spacers and bolts that will go with it. Again, you're attaching the bolts to the very top end. And then, of course, we just ratchet, well, in this case, we're just using a there you go, and then it's being screwed in. Of course, we're using a bolt system with a socket system. And again, all you basically need is maybe a Phillips number 2 and maybe, well, in this case, we need a socket set because of the Samsung bracket. Once it's actually tightened in, right. So on this side, there are 2 adjustment knobs. You unscrew and of course this is adjustable, so we would recommend leaving it straight, and of course it's placed with the actual bolt on the inside. The washer is then placed on the outside, and then the turn knob is screwed into it, and this actually locks it into position, but it is adjustable. And again, we take off the washer, the bolt goes in on the inside. You align to make sure that it's straight. Washer goes in, and then of course the turn knob, it's adjusted straight, and then it's tightened. Right, and then the brackets are placed. Now, the power cable for your screen, your LED screen, will be inserted where from the back there is the hole by where the tubular frame is, will be inserted into the actual fabric, and then out through the other hole that comes through the back here. And then the cord is actually positioned behind the tubular frame, all the way to the top, staying to the front, so that it's concealed totally. Notice you do not see any of the cord. The wire management is so that the cord is placed behind the tubular frame. And once that's done, basically we take the screen and we're going to hook the screen up. There is a hook system here where it actually hooks in. And of course you make sure it's hooked properly to the top. And then, of course, the power cable is then plugged in. And of course, the last step is ensuring that the light The LED light is basically a simple light. It has a screw mechanism to the back where it's going to clamp on to the frame itself. And that completes. Of course, the light needs to be adjusted to the top, where it can be adjusted to make sure that the logo is properly illuminated. You want to make sure that you distribute the light onto the logo a little flat so that we get it spotlighted. And that completes our EM A7 display.